models from Mexico.
Oh, hot damn. This is my jam. Alright. Episode 31 of Life Lessons with Juvy. I am your host, as always, JuvyThaKid. This is Kaiju. Today, because episode 31, I wanted to do some Halloween topics. So, we're going to get into it. But first, if you would like to submit topics and get involved with the show, you can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. I'm just saying, it's there for you. If you need it, you can have it. It's there. Okay, Hamilfet. Favorite horror movie of all time? Mine is The Exorcist, with Nightmare on Elm Street a very close second. Alright. The Exorcist, I get, like, for when the time that it came out and everything, it was really scary, but when I had seen it when I was around, like, 8 or 9 years old, and it was kind of weird, because at that time, I didn't find Exorcist scary in the least bit, like, even as a kid. I was more scared by, like, Nightmare on Elm Street kind of things, or, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just because, like, that, like, I could actually picture, like, that type of shit going down. But, favorite horror movie is definitely Nightmare on Elm Street. If I have to pick one, see, a lot of people talk shit about the second one, but I actually liked the second one. Seeing, like, Freddy possess somebody else and everything, I really liked that one. But the first one is what started it all, so I might go with the first Nightmare on Elm Street as my favorite horror movie of all time. It's probably that is actually a really tough question. Nightmare on Elm Street is always gonna have that spot in my heart as, like, a all-time number one. But if I gotta go with like a very close, like, second, I'd probably say the Insidious movies, because those were fucking good. Like, those had me jumping. They had, like, actual, like, different information in it that you could sit with, like, a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator, and they'd be like, yeah, it's kind of makes sense. But, like, yeah, the Insidious movies are great for newer horror movies, if you guys check those out. J. Coulter, artist. Before I even get into this man's topic, thank you for submitting your topic. Also, if you guys are going to be in Sudbury, Ontario for Graphic Con, go and check out J. Coulter's fucking booth he's gonna have there. He's gonna have some dope ass fucking stickers, a bunch of other stuff. On his Instagram, J. Coulter Artist, he's been doing little previews. The samurai mask that he has is fucking nuts. The zombie kind of like Mickey Mouse guy, that's at least what I say. He looks really fucking, all of his designs are dope. I'm blown away by this man as an artist, so go and support him. J. Coulter, artist. Classic horror monster versus comic book character. Give me your dream mashup. I think the Rhino versus a beefed up werewolf would be tight. Maybe Wolverine versus slow zombies. Ooh, okay. So Rhino versus beefed up werewolf would be fucking sick. That would be dope as hell. Wolverine versus the slow zombies. The reason I'm me, and I'm sure a lot of other people would want to read or watch that, is just to watch Wolverine just running through and just, like, actually being Wolverine. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in these movies he's kind of more of, like, kiddish at times, like a lot of times. He's, like, not just like this fucking berserker who is Wolverine. So I think it would be sick as hell for that. But for me, that is a good one. I'd go with classic horror monster. I'd want to say that I'd go with Pinhead. Maybe. Damn, there's just so many good ones. Okay, I'll do two. Since you gave me two, I'm doing two. Classic horror monster versus comic book. Okay, Pinhead versus I want to say Swamp Thing. That would be cool. Or Pinhead versus Ghost Rider would be cool too, I guess. Yeah, that'd be cool. So Pinhead versus Ghost Rider or Pinhead versus Swamp Thing. Those would be cool. Those count as one. I don't care. But also, see, when I always picture Frankenstein, I always picture him to have like a lot of strength. For some reason, I don't know why. I'd go maybe with Frankenstein, the Boris Karloff Frankenstein, because he was like the classic, the original. You know what I'm saying? Frankenstein versus Frankenstein versus Solomon Grundy. Bam! Let that soak up in your brain holes. What? That'd be so dope. Frankenstein versus Solomon Grundy? That'd be sick. The Battle of the Dead? Psh, psh. So sweet. Adel Maven, what's up? This might be your first topic. If it's not, I'm sorry, but if it is, welcome. Welcome. Alright. Favorite costume as a kid? Handmade, store-bought, details. Of course. I actually didn't do a lot of trick-or-treating as a kid. It was kind of weird. I remember going once with my nan and around my mom, and more so with my dad. With my dad, he worked at I think it's called Phillips. Either way, he worked at a place that had like a lot of chemicals and stuff like that. So he was able to get lab coats and everything for me. I'd gone to work with him a lot of times too, so people knew who I was. So they kind of like made me this like mad scientist costume, and that was pretty sweet. But I have to say my favorite one is probably, damn. See, okay, favorite costume as a kid. All right, I'll keep it to the little kid. Favorite costume, 100%. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Jason. The Red Ranger from the original Power Rangers. That was my shit. My brother got the fucking Green Ranger, which pissed me off because I liked Jason and Tommy, so I just ended up taking his anyway. But yeah, favorite costume, 100%. My Red Ranger one came with the Power Ranger helmet. Came with the vest with like the red and the white diamonds on it. Came with like the belt with the buckle on it with the fucking T-Rex. Like you pressed it, it was like it's morphing time. You know, came with like a light up kind of sword and whatever that played like sound effects and everything. Yeah, I miss that costume now that I'm thinking about it. Damn. Alright, yeah. Green Ranger. Favorite costume. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, okay, so that's it for episode 31 of Life Lessons with Juvy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me because I'm trying to build the channel up so I can do these videos every day. And without you guys help spreading the word and like building the community a little bit, we can't go up. You know what I mean? We're going to stay at the same level. We need to ascend. You know what I mean? I hope that made sense. I'm your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. It's in the beginning. And, of course, all the quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody. Just keep being weird. Just keep being you. That's all you gotta do.